Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. This is always the awkward part of starting a live. Can you hear me? Hello. Can anybody hear me? Hello, everyone. Oops, I just hit my phone. Can everybody hear me? Okay, thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Welcome in, everybody. Alrighty. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Slytherin house for the evening. I'm going to scroll back up to the chat. Hello, UK Linda and Glam Dragon. If you guys are still here, or if you'll be back, hello, welcome. We have Marie, Swatch It With Me, and Exotica's Empire. Hello, Angela. And Mama Sue. I think, what did she say? My chat just went away. Oh, she's gonna wash her hair so she doesn't miss anything. Okay, well, when she comes back, if she's still in here, hi, Mama Sue. We have OG Linda. Linda's pretty press-ons. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Nail Crusade, Lorna. Hello. You and UK Linda are on the other side of the world. You guys are going to be staying up late to do some nails with me. Hello, Sugar Eclipse Nails. Sugar, sugar. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, who else do we have? We have Tigress Tips. Hello, Valerie. Welcome, welcome. Sandra Sparkly Sets. Hello. Welcome, Sandra. Jess Ray. Welcome. Wonder Woman. Welcome, Sherry. Hello, 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 everybody. I think, did I miss anybody? If I have missed anybody, please say so in the chat. I see Lori, welcome in. Calming Creations, Lori, welcome. I have my nail school bestie, Diane, is in the chat. Hello, Diane. We have Cola, Golden Phoenix Nails, welcome. My West Coast nail sister. Let's see. I think that's everybody. I think I got everybody. Anybody else? Oh, Tyra Nicole, hello, welcome. I just saw you pop up in the chat. Oh no, I missed you. I missed you, Ange. I'm sorry. I just saw you. I just saw you pop up. I didn't see what did you say? I'm scrolling. Oh, there you are. I found you. I found you. I'm so sorry. My bestie, Nana Ange nails it. The easily influenced queen is in the house and in the chat. Don't cry. I didn't. You only said one thing. I had to scroll back through a lot of chat. You guys have been chitter-chatting before I even got here. So as you can see, I have a nice little bucket o' junk here. I started pulling stuff earlier, and I tried to stay Slytherin colors, although I do have a wall behind me that I can choose from, as well as some other stamping polishes if I need them. But we're going to do some Slytherin nails. We're going to do some Slytherin nails now. This is kind of my, I guess, inspiration, because I did this set as part of a lip smacking nails collab. I don't remember what the collab was, if it was like, it wasn't like mythical stuff. I don't remember what it was, but I did Gryffindor and I did Slytherin. So this is kind of maybe what we're going to work towards, kind of, sort of, maybe. But I'll have you guys in the chat helping me out. Although I do have some chrome stamping polish and some other stuff that we can use to zhuzh these up a little bit more. But this is kind of what we're kind of going for. So I did prep my nails earlier today. And I kind of went pointy because Slytherin, witchy, you know, kind of had to do the thing. So we're gonna do some pointy nails tonight, and we'll be kind of following along with the Slytherin stuff. So I will leave that here as inspiration. I even tried to find the most Slytherin background that I had, and it's this tiny little piece of paper. So I do apologize that it's going to be like not the whole screen, but maybe if I zoom in, I don't know, we'll see. I do have, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, I have my herbology t-shirt on tonight in precursor to the Lip Smacking Nails PJ party that I will be wearing my Slytherin PJs for. Yes, there was a mandrake on there. It was pretty peaceful. It wasn't screaming. So I thought it was super cute. Temu. Found it on Temu. I don't necessarily have a like goal. Oh, thank you so much, Tyra. That was so sweet. Let me like it real quick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll send you hearts back. Thank you. Okay, so let me kind of pull some of the stuff here that I think I'm going to use. Oh, Sugar's going to set the bar high at 50 likes. We might get there. You know, each live that I do, I think I've gotten to about 50. If not, I've hit it like after the fact with y'all coming back and rewatching. So I do appreciate that. Welcome, Tina Trinidad. I tried to put both of those names in one. But hello, Tina. Welcome. So I have some Madame Glam polishes here. I have the black and the white. I don't know if I'll use any or all of them. I might use the black. I don't know. We'll see. I pulled a couple of greens and a couple of silvers. And again, this is just kind of a jumping off point. I can kind of adjust accordingly, but I believe this is the same green that I used for these, and it is Celestial Green. It's like kind of like the perfect mid-range green. Okay, this is how my night's gonna start. This is gonna be a long night trying to do my nails. I'm gonna drop everything. But that's kind of like the perfect, like, basic green, right? And then I pulled this glittery one. It is Enchanted Green. Hi, Megan. Welcome. You're not late. I'm just getting started. This one is a little bit more of like a swampy green. But I thought maybe it would kind of look cool. So those were the two greens, and then the two silvers I pulled was Perfect Silver, and this is their new release, Perfect Silver. So it's like the foily, like bigger, chunkier silver. And I'm pretty sure this is what I used on that pinky nail that's hiding back there. But it's just like a bright silver. I thought that would look cool if I do some like silver chrome accents. Oh, and then this one is called Tinsel. And it is just like a silver holographic. So I wasn't sure what what direction I wanted to go. So I'll probably have you guys helping me out there. But I'm pretty sure I just used the silver. Here's my inspiration, I guess, or our starting point for what we want to do. I know I want to do this nail, and I have the stamping plate to do it, obviously, because I did it. But I think I want to do that like full image in the background, you know, because it kind of looks cool. And then I don't know how much I love the broom. That was kind of an afterthought, but I do like the Death Eater. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. The Unalive Eater. I don't know. We'll see if that gets flagged. But the you know, the serpent thingamajigger, and then this argyle like plaid kind of look. I really like that. So I think I kind of sort of thinking along those lines. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I also pulled, and I'll show you the rest of the polishes in a minute, but I also pulled this because it's got some of these cool gems in it that are like green. And I thought maybe that would be cool if I did, like, I don't know, if I just did like a full-on sparkle nail. I don't know. I could maybe use some of the black and some of this. Not sure, but I pulled them because I thought it looked cool. The other polishes I pulled are from Varnail, and I just did my unboxing video for these today. It is from the Green Forest Cat Eye collection, and it's green jade and moss. And these are both cat eyes, obviously, but there's this one, and it is like a velvety cat eye, and it's got like a deep green base with that like glowy vibe. And then the other one that is called Moss, it is a little bit, this to me is a little bit more of a Slytherin green. So I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe that. But I don't know if I want to go like all sparklies. But that one has more of that kind of like yellowy, I don't know, that one just kind of looks more like Slytherin-y green. So I might use those, not for certain. And then this just showed up today, and it is, I don't remember the collection that this was from, so any of you guys out there that are familiar with the Aurora Queen polishes, this one is AO001. Yes, the Ore collection. Yes. Thank you, Glam. Thank you. I knew I would like remember it as soon as I saw it, right? So this is a very pretty, slightly holographic, but very twinkly cat eye. And I saw this on a video where the artist was layering a bunch of different cat eyes from Aurora Queen. So I had to get this one because it's so pretty. So pretty. So I thought maybe, you know, I could throw that on top of the green if I wanted to, but I did because I kind of started filing these ones, and I ended up filing off most of the like 3D stuff. So I threw a coat over top of those from my last live. If you guys tuned into that, this is what I did on my last live. So that's what it kind of looks like over all the different colors. So you get that kind of like silvery kind of flash. So I thought that was pretty. So we might use that. And then let's take a look at our stamping plates. So these are a mess because I am totally a mess when it comes to putting stamping plates away. So I do apologize. But I have four stamping plates from, and I always pronounce this wrong because I am in no way have any kind of Spanish or Mexican accent, but it's Mundo de Unis. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But so I have the 4 like Harry Potter stamping plates, and I'll try not to get too much of a glare. But these are there's the little Death Eater guy, and there's all of the house crests across here. There's the one for Hogwarts, and then we've got Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff. So there's that, and I think I actually have another plate that has them on there. So I'm not sure if I used that one or if I used a different one, but and it's also got like some, you know, like words and stuff if you wanted to do like a background of words. This one is the Harry Potter 3. I don't know what this one was called other than it's just Harry Potter 1, but I'm not sure. It has a bunch more of like the writing and stuff. But it's more, I guess it's more like towards Harry than it is like all of the houses. But there is another little Death Eater. Although I like this one better just because it's a little bit more detailed. But there's a phoenix for Miss Cola. There is some phoenixes on there. Oh, this one is actually, it's got the Fantastic Beasts on it. Look at that, from that book. And then this here that you can't really see, it says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. So that's kind of cool. And then on this one has Ollivander, is that how you pronounce that? I'm very bad at pronouncing things. The wand shop. It's got a Harry Potter. We've got the Deathly Hallows. Another Death Eater there. Don't let the muggles get you down. Some more like writing, keep calm and read Harry Potter. And we've got always right here. We got the 9 3/4. And then this one. This one's Harry Potter 2. And it's got some of the same things. We've got Expelliarmus. Another one that's kind of big. I'd have to like shrink those images down to fit on my nail. But, oh my god. Well, funny. And this one just has a whole bunch of other like spells, I guess. So you can do all the little spells. And then, so this is, I believe, the image right here that I used for the background on the nail. So it's got all the different little like random things. It's got the 9 3/4. We've got a hat, a Harry Potter, and like, you know, just some lightning bolts and stuff like that. So we can use that for the background. This one I have like never ever used, but it has the like Deathly Hallows and a feather, but I've never used that one. And then I have the other like full-on Harry Potter plate that I have is this one. And this one I think I got from, I'm pretty sure I got it from AliExpress. It's one of the Muiteen, however you pronounce that. But we've got, I think this is actually the crests that I used because it's got Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor, and Hufflepuff. So I think I'm going to use that one because I think it's etched a little bit better than the other one. So I think we'll use that one. But we've got another 9 3/4. We have the always. Oh, there's another Death Eater too. Maybe I just used this plate. They're all kind of knockoffs of each other, I guess. So, this one is from Maniology, and this is kind of like their Harry Potter-esque plate. So we've got some of the imagery in it's Leviosa. Wait, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Whatever that is. Oh, we got like a little witch, keep calm, and brew a potion. We've got some snaky snakes, and then another solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. Some more. This one might be cool for a background too. It's kind of like just like magic-y type stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then this one I pulled and realized that I have a double of it. But it's Maniology 513. And these are just like, it's like a Halloween plate. But it's kind of like that lacy type, like wallpaper type stuff. And I think I used this one. Did I use that one? No, I didn't. I used a different one. Did I pull that plate? No, I didn't pull that plate. Oh, I think that was from another Halloween plate that I have from Clear Jelly Stamper. But I was thinking that we could use this one because it has a snake in the center. But I don't know. We'll see. But I liked that one, and I liked that one for like the wallpapery type one for the thumb. And I think that'll be a good, no matter which one I do with that. And then I pulled this one because it has a bunch of little sneaky snakes. And I thought if I didn't want to do the actual like Death Eater image, I could do just a snake on a nail for Slytherin. And then this one has a bunch of like different snaky type images. Okay, let me scroll back in the chat. Anybody have any questions that somebody in the chat has not already answered? Here is the backing for the plate if you guys want to write down the Mundo de Unis or take a screenshot. These ones I got directly from their site. They ship from Mexico, I believe. And then the other one, these ones were from AliExpress. I got them a million years ago. And it's like the brand is just like that, he or he or whatever. And these were from AliExpress or Wish or one of those places. This one was from AliExpress. It's the Moutine number 12. Sometimes these are hard to look up because they don't show the images like on the like outer picture of it because it's like copyrighted stuff. So I don't know that they have the copyrights for them. But then the rest of these ones are from Maniology. So my favorite polishes to stamp, I have a few favorite polishes. Maniology is one of them, and She Modern. Oh, I'm hard to hear. I'm sorry. If I just look straight at my phone and talk, you guys, can you hear me okay? I'll try to let me put my other chat over here. And then I don't have to turn my head. Okay, so my Maniology and others stamping polishes that I pulled for tonight. The only one I pulled from Clear Jelly Stamper is this green one, and it's number 77. And it's just kind of a dark green. I don't know if I used green, but I grabbed a couple of greens just in case. The rest of these are from Maniology. We have B441, and I have no idea how to pronounce that. Alocasia? I don't know. I'm bad at pronunciation. I have not swatched this one, but it's like a metallic-y kind of green. This one is from went back in the day when they were still Bundle Monster, and I lost the bottom of it. I don't know the name of this polish, and it probably doesn't exist anymore. Hello, Jaisa. Jaisa. I'm always going to say that wrong the first time I try to say it, so I do apologize, but you know that. Ghost Lit Gleam is the other green that I pulled, and it's just kind of a dark, kind of, like vampy type green, I guess. It's kind of more of a black. So I thought maybe I could use this for the outlines instead of black, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. But then I pulled from She Modern, which is the second favorite of mine, I guess. Kind of a tied for first place. I pulled the Chrome Black and the Chrome Resist Matte Top Coat. And I also pulled the Chrome White, just in case, because I am going over with silver for the chrome. So it's not really going to matter which one I use. Because I want it to be bright, so it doesn't really matter. But so that is kind of what I got going on. And we've got some pointy nails. I went with pointy. Hello, Tiffany. Welcome. Anybody else that I missed in the chat? Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, if you're just scrolling through and you came across this channel and you like nail stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe. Kind of hoping to hit my next little baby milestone in the next few days. So that'll be kind of cool. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. So I do want to grab another polish real quick for this one. But I gotta move my chair to do it. Oh, am I gonna be able to reach it? Hopefully I'm not gonna fall down. Okay, I had to climb up on my chair. That was interesting. Okay, so I grabbed these two. We have Smelly Cat and we have Gardenia. Gardenia is like my favorite go-to off-white when I don't want to do like a bright white. And I don't really want to do anything bright white. Like, I don't know if I want to use that one for the background. And Smelly Cat is just like a little bit darker. A little bit more beigey. But I like them both. Okay, did I miss anything in the chat? Yeah, Jaisa, my nails are my nails. They just have a builder gel overlay. So I filed them down. I had the set on that was about 6 weeks old. And I finally filed all of the polish and stuff off. And then I shaped them and did kind of like a little mini stiletto pointy almond kind of vibe. And, but these are my real names. Oh, I'm doing good on the pronunciation. Okay. I'll probably butcher it a couple more times before the night's over. But just do know that I'm trying. We're trying real hard. Thank you, Linda. I don't normally go for like super pointy, but I know my kitty cats are going to like when I scratch their necks. Okay, so now like I'm okay with like recreating this to a point, but I don't want it to be like boring, right? course, I didn't grab this plate, so this one will be different because I'm going to do the one with either the snake or the other bigger skulls. But do you guys want me to do like the base color of these two? So like it would be, I guess, this way around. So these two would be green and these two would be the off-white. Does that sound good? Should we start there with our base colors? This one I did like a little ombre. I didn't do the green all the way down and then put the silver over top of it. I'm not sure how, because it's like it was on a clear tip. So I thought it would look kind of cool, but my nails obviously aren't clear. But I think it'll still look okay if I do like the little ombre. Let's see, we'll stick that on there. Like so. I could just pop, well here, I'll just pop these nails on. And thanks everybody for joining me. Have a good night. My nails are done. Look at that. Oh, all right. The Slytherin, the little crest, is going to be some reverse stamping. So I'll be able to show you guys a little bit of reverse stamping and how I do it when I do on my clients and on myself. What did Cola say? What about 3 green, 1 tan, and 1 silver? So if I do silver, what, like just like do the pinky just silver? Or should I do the thumb? Okay, the thumb silver. So then if I do the thumb silver, then I have to do the wallpaper is going to have to be like in black. So which one would I be omitting if I'm going to do a full silver nail? I mean, I could do this as a full silver nail and then stamp it in green and black. That would be the pointer finger, Cola. But I'd be stamping it the opposite, and I'd be stamping green and then black for the like argyle, like that. But it would just be silver and then stamping it in the green. So I'd have to pick a green to stamp it in. So if I'm doing just the one tan, which one should I do the Slytherin crest on? Should that be the ring finger? And then maybe put like some gems up at the top. So we've got this and this. But we'll do that opposite. Okay. Put the crest on the ring finger. Okay. We'll do that. And then this one will be the opposite. We'll do silver base with the green and the black. Ombre on the pinky. Okay, we can keep the ombre on the pinky. And then if I do my wallpaper on the thumb, which that's not going to stay on the thumb, but like you guys get the point, it's the biggest nail. So if I do that on the thumb, I would do the green and then stamp it with the chrome silver. So that'll kind of go with the silver for the ring or the index finger. Right? Does that make sense? So we'd have a chrome, like a chrome wallpaper with the skulls and or snake. So that's good. That's good. That's just going to be opposite. So then what do we want to do for the ring finger, or the middle finger, if we do the Death Eater? Should we do these two like they are on these two fingers? Do the opposite for this one, the ombre on that, and the chrome on that one? Ooh, green with a chrome Death Eater. I could do that. I could do that. Okay, so we know we want to do the ring finger, the tan. So let's get that base color. And the index finger is going to be silver. So should we do the silver, perfect silver? Or should we do the holographic silver tinsel? Let's do, if you want the perfect silver, do like the little stars, the little emoji stars. And if you want the holographic one, do the CD, you know, the little CD hollow, you know, from like Hollow Taco. And we'll pick a silver for the index finger. So this is going to be our Argyle. I'm not going to be able to pronounce words at all tonight, so I apologize. Can you see which, do you want to see it out of the bottle? This one is the perfect silver. It is the foily, just plain silver. It's like a foily glitter. And then this one is tinsel, and it is holographic, like finer particles, like more of just a glitter, not a foily glitter. I don't know if it's going to try to focus. I see lots and lots of hollow in the chat. So I think the hollow is winning out. So that is what we are going to do. Okay. So we got that, and that'll be our ombre as well for the pinky. So we'll do those two. So then should I go with the lighter or the darker gardenia or smelly cat? So put a flower if you want gardenia. Smelly cat, do a cat. These ones are super similar, so I don't care either way. But gardenia is like slightly lighter, and smelly cat is a little bit more of like a beige. So I don't know if I can get it close enough, if you can tell. That might be good. Oh, we got kitty, 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 flower, kitty. The kitties are running away with this one. Oh, well, Glam, you only get to vote once. Come on now. You're trying to sway the vote. The name is epic. Yeah, Smelly Cat. This was part of their friends and family collection. So they had like Naked Guy. They had Hi, I'm Chandler. They had I'm fine. They had, what were the other ones? Oh, barista. That was one that they had to change the name to barista, but that was a whole thing. You guys are all voting multiple times. New account, extra vote. That still, I still don't think you're gonna win. There's still more kitties in the chat, and even your bestie is against you. So I think it's gonna be Smelly Cat. I think this is gonna be our look. Our color palette. So let me stick these guys back on here in the order that we will be doing them, kind of, sort of, I guess. So ring finger. Okay, so let me wipe off my nails real quick, like, before we go in. And I'm just using a 50-50 mix of alcohol and acetone. And oh no, she's popping in on the third account. Well, you better be liking with all three of those accounts, Miss Ma'am. Okay, let me get all these plates out of the way now. And scooch all my stuff out the way. Okay. So we are gonna go, so that one's gonna be silver, that one's gonna be green, that one's gonna be green, that one's gonna be an ombre, so we'll come back to that one. I can't tell you what to. No, I'm asking for likes. Hit the thumbs up. Thanks, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell and all the things. Oh, I'm off of the. I gotta try to remind myself that I gotta stay in the middle of this little Slytherin paper. And I'm kind of sort of blind as a bat because I don't normally paint away from myself like this, so I do apologize if it looks a little wonky. I'm just doing the best I can. Okay, this one's going to be green. So while I'm putting down the base colors, let me know in the chat, what is your Harry Potter house? I know some of you guys have posted in Discord, but go ahead and let me know in the chat. I know Cola is my Slytherin sister. So it's me and her in Slytherin. Are there any other Slytherins out there? Or what is your house, and do you think that it fits your personality? Because, like, there are some of you that don't know anything about Harry Potter, and when you got sorted, it was like, oh, yes, absolutely, you are definitely a Gryffindor, or oh, yes, you're definitely a Hufflepuff. Like, to those of us who know a little bit about Harry Potter, I don't pretend to know everything. But I don't know anything about, like, Ravenclaw. So when I was taking the test, I wasn't sure because I knew some of the answers I was giving were not Gryffindor answers. I mean, they were my answers. They were how I would answer it. Obviously, that's the whole point of taking the test. But I knew immediately when I answered that it was not going to be a Gryffindor answer. but I honestly didn't think that I was going to be Slytherin. But after reading into it a little bit, it does kind of make sense. And I'm going with it. I'm happy to be a Slytherin. I feel like I look good in green, and green goes good with purple, and purple's my favorite color. So there's that. I will catch up in the chat while I'm curing this first coat, by the way. So if you have any questions or anything, I will catch up with all of that in the chat in a moment. But I can't read and paint at the same time. I can barely talk and paint at the same time. It sounds like it has started raining again, which is super fantastic. We love that for all of basically the Midwest, I guess, is what we're called around here in Ohio. I think isn't the Midwest. Okay, so there's our full. I'll do the ombre by itself, just because I don't want it to like run all over the place. So let me pop in and cure this, and I will catch up with the chat and find out what all of you guys are. So let's scroll back here. We have Megan is Hufflepuff. I can kind of see that, but I don't know. I feel like you're a little bit more strong-willed. Linda is also a Hufflepuff. So they are house sisters. My girl Cola is a Slytherin. Glam Dragon is Gryffindor. And I think we all know that that fits her personality as well. Yaisa does have 0 Harry Potter info, but that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Valerie is also a Gryffindor. Marie is a Hufflepuff. Ooh, Sandra, you're a Slytherin. All right, we have a triplet now. Cola, we've got 3. Hi, Skittles. Welcome. You're fine. I'm just getting the base colors down. You can hit the replay to find out all of the stuff that I'm using. Yes, Cola, I just saw your comment. We got another one. Heck yeah. Skittles, if you missed it, we're putting what house we're in. Angela is also a Slytherin. All right, Exotica's Empire. And Linda's Pretty Parasons is a Gryffindor. And so Valerie, you're kind of a Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. So you're kind of, I think Glam has like 2 houses too. I don't know how you guys all figured that out, but I didn't like do the test again to see what my second house would be. Skittles is also a Gryffindor. So we've got a lot of Gryffindors. All right, let me scroll back down. Yes, Cola, we have 2 more. I'm catching up with the chat. I'm a little behind, so I do apologize. I'm just scrolling in. Yes, our booty guru Skittles is picking up her new car tomorrow. Sugar, you might be, you'd probably be a Gryffindor or possibly Hufflepuff, but I think more Gryffindor. But that's just me guessing. You'd have to take the test. If I missed anybody, hello to anybody that is in the chat. We are doing some Slytherin nails tonight. And I'm just checking to see whose house or what house everybody's in. So there we go. I think I'm caught up now. And so we're going to do the second coat on this guy. And then we'll do our little ombre of glitter. I think I'm going to kind of do it a little bit differently than I did on that nail tip because I didn't exactly love how it came out. That's okay. Ooh, I did just remember I have to pull that, like, oh, I should probably do like silver in the background. No, because I'm going to have silver. Okay, so I used, I think I remember which one I used. But I got to do that little background before we do our crest for our Slytherin. I keep scooting over. So how is the weather where everybody is? Today was kind of sunny and nice when we started out the morning, but then it decided to rain. And it is still raining currently, off and on. It's not like storming or anything, so that's a plus. Oh, yes, Nana and you are also a Gryffindor. And as soon as you posted that and you were like, I'm a Gryffindor, or whatever that means, I was like, oh, yep, exactly. You are a Gryffindor. And that is a good thing. Not that all Slytherins are bad. Like, I'm not trying to say that my house has just nothing but baddies in it. Although we are some nail baddies, aren't we, Cola and Sandra? So I'm in good company in the House of Slytherin. And fun fact that I read while I was kind of like looking stuff up, Merlin, you know, Merlin, like the main wizard that was ever a wizard, Merlin, he's from Slytherin. Yes, that is a fact that I learned about Potter lore, or whatever you want to call it. But there were some pretty good people who came out of Slytherin. They're not all into the dark arts. And they're not all bad people. You know, a few bad apples kind of spoiled the whole bunch for Slytherin because they weren't all bad. They just kind of fell into the wrong crowd. We know that that can happen, and people can make you think one way than what it really should be until you figure it out. Here is our second code. What do we think? What do we think? Oh, I need to keep that and that, and I totally just booped my nail on the table. Okay, we're good. Okay, curing that. This green really glows weird under the lamp. Hello, Josh. Nails by Black Dragon, welcome. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. It looks like I'm at 42. That's awesome. That means we only have 8 more to go to hit our target, that sugar set at the beginning of the night. Oh, Lori is a Ravenclaw. So there's our, I think that's, do we have any other Ravenclaws in the chat tonight? Do we have any other ones in Discord that are Ravenclaws, because I don't know much about that. I don't know much about that house, if I'm honest. I don't really know much about all of them. Okay, Blue Rose is a Ravenclaw. So then all the Harry Potter nerds that are in the chat, let me know what is like the main attribute that when you took your test, like when it said you were blah 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 house and it said this was why. Oh, I got way too much green on there. Like you're courageous or you're cunning or you're, you know, like whatever that like main attribute is, do you feel that that aligns with who you are? Or do you think it's just a bunch of malarkey and tomfoolery? So I'm just kind of doing like a little messy ombre on my pinky here because I'm going to do the glitter over top of it, but I want to kind of fade this down. And I don't want to use a sponge because that's just going to soak up every last little bit. But I think that's good. I think I like that. And I might do a second coat just up by the cuticle. But I'll give that like a quick little cure. So like, okay, let me put it this way. Put a, what's one of like the confused looking smiley faces in the chat? So like this guy, I'm going to put him in the chat right now. Find that little face. If you knew nothing about Harry Potter before you took your test to be sorted for the Discord. So Glam, we know that pretty much everything that it says about a Gryffindor is you. Lori didn't know anything about it until she took the test. I know Nana Ange, I know you don't know anything about Harry Potter, so you didn't have anything, you didn't know anything about it. Linda, oh, that's right, Linda, you haven't watched Harry Potter either, have you? Because I think Marie is always giving you a hard time about not having seen it. So some of you feel like maybe you belong in a different house based off of what the house you got sorted into like told you was your like main attributes. See, because I feel like, you know, with Slytherin, everybody always kind of looks at it like, oh, you're just a meanie and you pick on Harry and Ron and Hermione and you're just kind of bad. But that's not like what all Slytherin is about. We're kind of the FAFO of the Harry Potter houses, of the Hogwarts houses, because we are, what's the word I'm looking for? We take care of our own. Like, you're not going to see a Slytherin fall behind another Slytherin because we're going to pick you up when you're coming with us. We're not going to let you fall behind. It's a brotherhood. It's a sisterhood. Hi, Katie Cat. Welcome, welcome. We are talking Harry Potter while we're doing some Slytherin nails. And I'm just getting ready to ombre some glitter over top of my green. So let's clean off my brush. Let me close this before I make a mess. So, Katie Cat, what is your house? I was asking what everybody got sorted into. And if everybody knows, or if you feel that that is like where you belong. Josh whispered to the Sorting Hat, Slytherin. So you weren't like Harry Potter, you weren't going, not Slytherin, not Slytherin. You were saying, yes, Slytherin, put me in Slytherin. Okay, what do we think about our little pinky ombre? I think I'm going to do one more coat on the tip and kind of blend it, but I think I'm liking it. I think it's looking pretty cute. Ooh, if I don't bump it. Cute, cute. So, Katie Cat, you usually get Slytherin or Hufflepuff. That's kind of an extreme one way or the other. Yes, Cola tried hard to get in Slytherin. She was yelling at that Sorting Hat, you better put me in Slytherin or else. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick little 30-second cure on that because it's all good. There's just a little bit of glitter. So let's do our second coat down here. And we'll fade that up. Hello, Mama Sue. Welcome back. I saw your comment earlier that you had to wash your hair. So I'm just going to make sure that like these aren't getting too like blobby at the end because I don't want them, I want them to stay kind of sharp because they are witch nails after all. I'm going to Hogwarts, so I am a wizard. I mean, are we all wizards or is it witches and wizards? Like, are the females witches and the males wizards? Is that how that goes? Or are we just all wizards? Thank you to all 31 of you that are in the, or that are watching. Please say hello in the chat, introduce yourselves. If you like nail stuff, if you have a nail channel, say hi, let us know. We will go check you out. Oh, Glam posted the best qualities of all the houses in the main Discord chat, so everybody can go check out. If you are part of the Discord, you can check out your best qualities of each houses. So, Glam, since you're the one that posted them, can you tell me what the best qualities are for Slytherin, or at least a couple of them? You don't have to like name all of them, but like the top one. Is it just that we're like cunning and witty? Oh yeah, and my Patronus is a cat. Is a Siberian cat. And that one as I was taking the test, I was saying, please be a cat, please be a cat. I want a cat, I want a cat. I'm a witchy woman. Thank you, Linda. I mean, I hope that's a compliment. I hope you're not being mean, calling me a witch. But no, I'm a proud witchy woman. Okay, now I have to find the polish, so talk amongst yourselves. I think it's over on my other rack. I'll be right back. I gotta go that way to my regular polish. Found it. Okay, so this one isn't a stamping polish, but I have used it, and I think I used it for this. I don't remember, but I'm going to try to use it. It's not like a super duper gold, but I want it to be like a background for our Slytherin, and I don't want it to be like a bright silver. So I think this is going to work. I'm going to stamp it and see if it looks too gold. I mean, I do have some other silvers that I can try, but we're just going to give it a shot first. I need my stamper. Oh, let's get that out of the way. And I need my scraper and my little sticky pad. Ooh, or should I do, oh no, I can't do green, because if I do green, then we're not going to see the green in that. So let's try first with the kind of champagne-y gold. Okay, so Slytherin is ambition and drive, cunning and strategic thinking, and resourcefulness. Yes. Yes, I feel that. When I looked over all of the things, it kind of makes sense. You know, you kind of like, you look into yourself when it says that, and it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Okay, we're going to give this a shot and see what we think. I want to get that 9 3/4 up there. Let's do just kind of fill in on the bottom. Okay, so what do we think? Does it look too gold? Oh, it's kind of like too much light shining. Does it look too gold? Should I do it in silver? Should I find a silver stamping polish? So, Sugar, did you get sorted? Did I miss it? Yes, Angela Johnson, I think you are a Slytherin. You are the evil twin. You are the Slytherin. So we look good. Yes, scroll up. What am I scrolling up for, Cola? That Sugar has been sorted and she's a Gryffindor. Is that what I'm reading? Sugar stuff. I saw the wand. That it's Elder with unicorn core, which makes sense. Oh, she's a Hufflepuff. Okay, I mean, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, so we're good with the gold. Gold-ish. Okay, so now I need to, this one we're doing the chrome, so we'll do the chrome. This one I need to stamp in green. So let's find a green. Should I do that one? Is that one going to be too dark? Should I do this one? Okay, should I go dark or should I go the more yellowy? Which one do we think? Ghost Lit Gleam. Oh, I think that one's probably going to be too dark. That's the one that looks more black. We should probably go with this. I'm making an executive decision because I think the black, I think I'm going to use this for the black. And you know what? I did not pull that plate out either. So let me find that real quick. This is probably going to be my clear jelly stamper plate. Maybe, perhaps, maybe not. Maybe, oh, it's my Christmas plate. It's my Christmas plate. She says as she pulls out 30 plates out of her Christmas stash. It's going to be one of the like paper, wallpaper plates. I did not think about that. Which one is it? Not that one. There it is. There it is. That one right there. I thought I had everything ready, but I did not. Okay. So we need to stamp this in the green. And then we'll go in with this for the black. Maybe I'll see how it picks up. Your animal, is that your Patronus is an otter? Do, do, do. Oh, I think I scraped that too hard. Oh, maybe it's all right. Maybe it's all right. Oh, I think I'm crooked. Okay, I like it, but I'm going to do it again because I'm crooked. I can do that better. Oh, it's so cute, though. That's going to look so cool. Oh, I like it. Way to go, Cola. You chose the silver as the background, and I think it looks pretty darn awesome. Okay, so let's try that again. And I may just have to get it closer to me so I can see it. So I'm just going to go off screen to place it. But just know, I'll be right back if I do. Oh, that one was like even worse. Hang on, I think I can fix it. Oh, okay, no, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. It's so much easier to do this on another person than yourself. Yes, And you did choose to stamp the green. I'm going to have green all over my hands. So yes, you guys are definitely definitely doing the thing with helping me out. And I think the little Death Eater guy is going to look cool in the chrome as well. Okay. Let's get this on here straight now. Okay, I think I like that. We'll see when I take off the... Oh, I didn't get the top. Oh, I didn't get the top. But I think I can fix that. Okay. All right, I'm leaving what I have, and I'm just going to pick up and fill in the top. Because my nail is a little bit longer than what it picked up. So I need... Basically, just need to pick up this top. There we go. Okay, so there we have that. That's probably about as straight as it's going to get. And I will clean off the over stamping once I get the other part stamped. And this one I got like one shot at getting it right, so I don't want to do this over again. So we're going to be super careful. And it's going to turn out how it turns out. Get all the rest of that off of my stamper. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try this one first and see if it's going to be... you know what? No. I'm going to go with my instinct on this one. Thank you, Lori, for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Oh, now you're confusing sugar. Yeah, I don't know anything about a second house either, but I know that Alicia has a second house. So I don't know if it's like if you just take the test again and get a different, you know. But I only did the one. I only did the one. Now I do have my fan on, so that might be an issue with picking up these fine lines, but we're gonna give it a shot. I can always do... Oh, that's good. That's good. We got it. We got it. All right. Hold our breath, cross our fingers, and down we go. And I think I did pretty good, except for I missed the very tip of my nail. But that's okay, because I can fill that in. I can just pick up a little bit more and do that very end. And we'll be just fine. I should have really put a glove on. Nana Ange! Bestie! Love you! You do not have to do that. But thank you so much. You are the bestiest bestie. I'm sending you all the hearts. The bestiest bestie that ever bestied a bestie. Was that too many besties? Okay, now did I pick up the right section? It'll be good enough. I just need that little bit at the end. And we're good. All right, so here's just a little tip for you. This is a Christmas plate, but it has that perfect like argyle print to do what I was doing. So you can always just kind of use whatever you got and make it work, right? You just kind of throw some stuff, like throw the noodles at the wall and see which ones stick. Okay, so who didn't cheat, but you did? I know, Cola, you cheated to get into Slytherin. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find what my. I just had it pulled up here. Oh, there it is. So my house is Slytherin, obviously. And then the Siberian cat is my Patronus. And my wand is hawthorn wood with dragon heartstring, 12.5-inch length, slightly springy. And the one thing that I read about this, and this is what kind of like made me go, oh, because it kind of like fits. And I'm not like trying to be like, I don't know what the right word is. Not trying to be smug, I guess. But it says that so the Ollivander, when you go and you get your thing, it kind of like he gives you like a little thing, and it says, and I would only ever consider placing a hawthorn wand in the hands of a witch or wizard of proven talent, or the consequences might be dangerous. Hawthorn wands have a notable peculiarity. Their spells can, when badly handled, backfire. So, like I said, that kind of like hit home for me when it said that a witch or wizard of proven talent. And again, I'm not trying to be like a smartass or not trying to be like smug or anything, but like I've been years and I have I've like honed my talent, right? So like that kind of makes sense that I would get that wand that is only given to witches or wizards that have proven talent. So that kind of like made me go, oh, like it does know me. That's, like kind of a weird thing. But again, not trying to be like, I'm better than you. Just trying to make it make sense in my head. Now I'm going to go ahead and top coat this one. I'm doing a coat of base coat first. If you were using regular lacquer, you would want to go in with the smudge-free from She Modern or Maniology. We have 5 Slytherins now. Oh yeah, Katie Cat is a Slytherin? I thought she said it was a Hufflepuff. I'm lost now. Well, welcome to Slytherin, Katie. I am glad to have you in the House of Slytherin. Oh, she just retook it? So you have evolved, Katie. You have evolved from a Hufflepuff to a Slytherin. Tell me that you're trying to open up a new bottle of top coat without telling me you're trying to open up a new bottle of top coat one-handed. I can usually do it one-handed. Not when it's brand new. All right, so this nail is about to be done, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the house crest. So we can do the reverse stamping on that, which I guess I need to grab. What did I do? Silver. So I do need to grab a silver. Did I grab? I did not grab a silver. I thought I was way more prepared. How am I not prepared? You ladies did a good job picking out this one. Love it, love it, love it. So pretty. Okay, let's nuke that one. And then I'm going to get all of the over stamping cleaned off of it. Usually when I stamp, I wait until the very end. And then when I wipe off the top coat with alcohol, because I use the regular Madam Glam top coat. Sometimes I'll use the no wipe. I'm actually using the no wipe on myself tonight. But I normally use the regular when I use on my clients. I just feel like it holds up a little bit better. Like it's almost like a harder top coat, where the no wipe top coat is kind of almost like a rubber top coat. But it holds up okay for me. Yes, Lori, I got a little something on my finger. A little bit of the stamping got on my finger. I will get it cleaned up. Thank you so much, One Nail a Day. I do apologize that I do not know your first name. If you have told me, oops, sorry, I just hit my phone. You guys are having a little earthquake, as Skittles says. But after I have top coated, I can go in with just some alcohol and kind of give my finger a little scrub-a-dub-dub, and it will take off the stamping polish without like melting it. So then it doesn't get all stainy and get all on the skin and stuff. And then we have, boom, like it never happened. Super cute, super cute. Let me get rid of that. And I want to get out my other stamper because I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up that house crest. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other stamping. Oh, with the violet. Okay, you did say that. I just did not remember. I apologize. Welcome, Violet. It is nice to have you here. It's nice to have all of you here, all 28 of you that are here in the chat or here on the live. Okay, so now I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one, that Ghostlit Gleam, to pick up our... Did I use that one? I don't think I used that one because that's a solid snake. Where's the other? Where's the Mundo? Oh yeah, I think I used this one because it's a little bit more of an open snake and I filled it in with the green. So let me try that. We'll try that one first. What's the worst that can happen? I mess it up. These plates, I will say, the Mundo de Unes plates, they are kind of a pain because they're etched. The way they're etched, they catch all the little floofs, all the sugar floofs. So you have to kind of make sure that you get all of those off, so you don't pick them up on your stamper. Scraper. Okay, and I'm just getting rid of anything that I picked up around it, and there we have our Slytherin crest. Now, I'm just going to let that sit and dry for a minute because I'm not too concerned about it. We are going to do, I'm going to do that guy. There was another one of the, what did they call that? The mark. Oh, see, I don't think I like that one as much. I think that one's a little bit more detailed. So I think we're just going to go with that. We're just going to go with that. And we want to do that one with the chrome. So now I need my chrome stamp and polish. Now I can do either the black or the white. Not really going to matter because when we chrome over top of it, it's still just going to be chrome. So I think we're good either way. So let me do a quick little extra swipe. Make sure my stamper is as clean as it's going to get. This stamper head is starting to be a little bit worse for wear, but it's still working, so I'm just going to keep on going. Now with the She Modern, this is the semi-gel stamping polish. So I'm just kind of making sure that it's getting all up in all those little nooks and crannies, and I'm not going to be in a hurry. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you, Nana Ange. Thank you. I do need to matte. I need to matte this nail. Thank you for the shouty caps. Let's matte that. We'll do that real quick like. I need to matte the other one too, but since I've already got my stamping polish on the plate, we'll do that before we do the other. Do I have it all covered? I think we're good. Okay, let me nuke that. Hello, Gabby. Welcome. Don't forget to smash that like button. I am currently at, I believe, 38 likes. We're trying to get to 50 because that is the goal that Sugar has set for us this evening. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. Don't forget to smash the like button as well. We are doing some Slytherin nails this evening. Oh, I hope I'm not like curing that on my plate. I hope the light doesn't come out that far. Oh, bye, Sandra. Have a good dinner. Yes, do you come back and check out the end and see how the nails turn out. Okay, so now I have that matte top coated, and we're ready to stamp now. And with the She Modern semi-gel, you don't need to rush. Got just a little bit of extra on there. You don't need to rush because it is not going to cure. Until you pop it in the lamp. So there's that guy. Ooh, he looks cool. So now I'm going to, you know what? This is what I've been doing with my clients. Oh, I don't want to do it over the plate. Just to make sure that it gets like extra cured, I've been curing it with this little flashy lamp. And then I've been giving it a full cure because I don't know if it's just because it's that pigmented that it needs a little extra help. But I'm going to give it, I'll try to hold that on there. I'm gonna try to give it like a little extra cure because I want the chrome to be like super duper chromy. Okay, now I'm gonna pop that in and do a full cure. And then we'll get our chrome on that one. Oh, Linda, you got your nails done for your Hufflepuff. I'm excited to see them. I hope all you guys post your pictures in the Discord. Oh, yes, please go to bed. Go to bed. Get some sleep. I will see/hear ya. Wait. Oh, you'll hear me tomorrow at the live. Good night, UK Linda. Or, well, good morning-ish. But get some sleep. And done. Okay, so now I'm just going to put a little bit on my paper towel. Why not? It'll be fine. So we want our silver chrome. He looks pretty cool. What do we think? I'm thinking maybe we'll add some gemmy gems to him. Maybe, perhaps. Okay. So now let's matte. I'm gonna matte the thumb. Matte up our thumb, and then we can do our little wallpaper in the chrome as well. And then we can do our reverse stamp of our house crest. For Slytherin. I think there might be a rogue glitter in there, but that's okay. We'll give that a full cure, and that is the She Modern Chrome Resist Matte Top Coat. It is the best matte top coat for isolated chrome. I use this all the time. I have used other brands and I have regretted it every time. I'm like, oh, well, this one's right here. I'm just going to grab it. I'm just going to use it. No, don't do it. The She Modern is the best for isolated chrome. Now let me find. Okay. So this is the plate that I'm going to use for our wallpaper. And I'm thinking either this one here with the snake in the middle, or the one with the big skulls. This one has like a moth in the middle, so that doesn't really, I mean, it is what it is, but I kind of like either of those two. This one is also like snaky, but it looks more like lace than it does like a wallpaper. So put a snake in the chat if you would like the snake wallpaper. Put a skull in the chat if you would like the skull wallpaper, and it's going to be going on my thumb. So for reference, that's what it's gonna, and I'll put like the snake in the middle, you know, or the skull, you know, be in the middle. So let me know what I should do. Snake or skull? Snake or skull? We got some snaky snakes. We got some sneaky snakes. I'm a sneaky snake. Oop, here come the skulls. They're voting against you. Well, I mean, the skulls would go with, you know, the skull snake Death Eater. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh, Mama Sue found a flamingo plate on clear jelly stamper. So I think the snakes are winning out, Glam. I don't know. I might pull my veto power and do. I might do the skull. Should I veto the one vote because you guys got to choose these two and the ombre? See if I let any of you watch the show tomorrow. Watch the show? What show? I mean, I know we're watching Harry Potter. Okay, I think I'm gonna veto the snake. I like it, but I think the skull is gonna kind of go better with our Death Eater. Maybe we can put a snake on the pinky. Maybe we can do a little snake on the pinky. Is that a good compromise? We'll do one of the little snakes or something on the pinky. You're exercising your second house. Okay, I'm vetoing the snake, and I'm gonna go with skull. I think this is kind of a little bit more of an open image as well, so I think it's gonna look like more open, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. That was what was in my mind anyway. Okay, so I need, what did I do with it? Here it is, the chrome black. And this one, I got to try to make sure that I don't get it on my finger because I have to clean it up before I cure it. Let me get all that cleaned up so I don't cure it on the plate. And I know I should have gotten my protector stuff. Wait, I think I have the little sticker things. I think I have the little sticker things. Hang on. I do. I really do. And they're even spooky. So let's save myself a lot of trouble. And let's try to use one of these cuticle protectors. I've never used one of these before, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing it right, but I think this goes up by the cuticle, and then you just go around your finger, and we're going to go around the finger, and I'm totally not even in focus. Okay, I think we're good. I think it's going to work. All right. Now, once again, I'm going to have to be out of frame in order to get this kind of straight on the nail. And okay. So there we have, and I didn't really get much on my finger, so that's kind of cool. And I think we look pretty decent. So I'll take that off. And what do we think? I think it looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Get that little bit off of my finger. There's our little flashy lamp. I'll move him out of the way. So Sugar is a Ravenclaw with learning wisdom. Your Patronus is a Black Mamba. Interesting. Determined Creative Wand is an Elder Wand with Unicorn Core. But I'm also Hufflepuff, so I'm Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff. Hello, Carol. Welcome. Crazy Nail 10. Good night, Marie. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sleep tight, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, I'm going to give that a full cure, and I will chrome him up. Get some more chrome out on my paper towel. Oh, that was a lot of chrome. Tina would be yelling at me. A little goes a long way. What are we doing tonight, Carol? I am doing Slytherin nails for our Discord PJ party that we are having tomorrow after the monthly lip smacking nails live on YouTube. And I'm getting ready to chrome some skull wallpaper. There is our skull wallpaper, and I'm gonna chrome him up. Super cool. I love She Modern's semi-gel stamping polish for chrome. It lets you do chrome with any like stamping image. And I can't talk and chrome at the same time, apparently. Okay. So there is our chrome skull. Super cool. We have our little chrome Death Eater. Now we need to do our Slytherin house crest. And I need to clean up my plate. So I do not cure any of that on the plate. I'm sure it would kind of like, I guess, pick off if it was cured on the plate, I'd imagine. But I don't want to take any chances. Okay, so now I need a silver. And I have the green. And I think I want to do... I think I'm going to go with this one for the green. And then our silver is this guy. And I'm just going to kind of use my other stamper as a palette. Because why not? Oh, I want to do my green first. So when you're reverse stamping, you want to try to do anything that is going to be in the foreground first, because then you can kind of cover it up with the background. That way you don't have any gaps, like little gaps and holes and stuff. So I'm just literally going to blob out some of this polish. And this is from Clear Jelly Stamper. It is like it's super fast drying. So hopefully it doesn't dry up too quickly. But I'm just going to kind of dab on here and fill in our snake with this brighter green. And it's totally drying up in the bottle, so I need to get some more, but it's all good. We're not looking for like perfection here. We're just looking to fill in our little sneaky snake, and I think that looks pretty good. You can kind of take and look down the barrel of your stamper and kind of see if it's all filled in. So then what I did was silver behind like everything else, and then we did green around the edge. So let's see, do I want to do the green? I think I'm going to do the silver, and then we'll go around the edge. So again, I'm just blobbing some of that polish on, and that was like way too much, but that's okay. And I'm going to start up here at the top where the Slytherin is. And I'm just going to kind of dab on to fill in that banner. And I'm not really touching the stamper. I'm just kind of dotting the polish onto the areas that I'm trying to fill in. So you don't end up with like pulling the polish off. And I'm not too concerned at this point about going over that green because it is probably dry by this point because the Clear Jelly Stamper polishes are super fast drying. So I'm going to get this filled in, and then I can go ahead and like top coat the chrome nails, and that'll give this one time to completely dry. And we got a little bit down here by the S. So I'm just gonna fill in entirely. And again, I'm not looking for like perfection. I'm just looking to make sure that there aren't any gaps. So like I said, you can go over top of that polish that is in the foreground because now it's all dry, so you're covering it up and it's going to make it pop even more. So that's looking pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Clean that off of there, and then we'll go in with the green again. And I normally... Oh, do I have them? Yes, I do. I've got a little bit of polish thinner. I'm just going to thin this out real quick. This is my very well-loved green. And it's getting super duper dried out. So I'm just adding a little bit of the Orly nail lacquer thinner. And that's just going to replace all of the evaporatable stuff. And oh, I got it all over me. This is why I normally wear gloves when I'm doing my clients' nails, because I make a mess of myself when I'm stamping. So there's that. Okay, so now that's looking a little bit more liquidy. I don't know why I keep doing the do, but that's what I'm doing every time I'm thinking. Okay, so now that silver has pretty much kind of dried up, we're just going to go over the border now with this green. And fill in down each side. And again, I am not touching the stamper. Like I'm just I'm letting the polish that is on the dotting tool just kind of touch, and then I lift up. So I'm just barely, ever so lightly, like I'm not dotting it onto, I'm not putting any pressure down on the stamper because I don't want to pick up the outline. Okay, so I'm just going to check that. It's looking pretty good. I think I need just a tiny bit of silver up there at the top. So let me dot that in over here, just on that edge. And I think we're looking pretty good. I'll let you guys see close up our little Slytherin. Good night, Violet. Have a good night. Oh, Carol, you're watching the astronauts splash down from their trip to the moon. Okay, so now I'm just going to set that aside and let it dry. I'm going to close these up so they don't get all dried out and wacky. And I'm going to go ahead and top coat our chrome. And what I'm going to do is first I'm going to go over it with just the regular top coat from Madame Glam. And I'm not too worried about like if it gets on every last little nook and cranny. I'm just trying to seal down that chrome. So I'm just doing a quick little swipe. I'm not brushing over it very many times. Just going to make sure I don't have anything on my finger. And I'm going to cure that. And that's just going to kind of lock everything in place. So then when I go in with my final top coat, it's not gonna, like I can take my time and actually get it on there. So I will be going in with the no wipe top coat over top of that. So I think we'll probably add some of the green gems to our middle finger. And then we'll see what else. We need to put a little snake on the pinky. So I need to find a little snake. Because that was our compromise, was to put a snake on the pinky because I wanted to put the skulls on my thumb. So I thought there was like a littler snake that we can fit on the pinky. Maybe not on the actual Harry Potter. Maybe it was the like snake plate. We got the snake plate. No, I can't do that one. Ooh, I can maybe. Ooh, I can get this one. How about we do that one? What do you think? Like that one on the pinky? Is that a good snake for our pinky? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. I got a yes from Josh. Thank you, sir. I'm just cleaning up my mess that's all around me that you guys can't see because I honestly make the biggest mess when it comes to Yes, I got a Linda, a Lori, and an Ange. They're all saying yes. Karina gave me a snake, so I'm going to say that's a yes. But yeah, I really do make a mess when I stamp. It is a messy art form. Not going to deny that. But it's worth it. I know many other people who do some very cool things with stamping. If you guys have ever watched Talia's Nail Tales, or I think it's Talia's Nail Studio now, if she still posts on YouTube. I'm not sure that she's still posting anything on YouTube. But she does very, very intricate, like a lot of florals and a lot of layered stamping. And she does custom press-ons. Okay, let me cure that. 41 likes, only 9 to go. I don't know if we're going to get to 50 tonight, guys. I don't know. Share out the live. Wait, what do all those people say? Oh my gosh, spam go in the chat if you want me to put more rubber bands on the watermelon. Spam go in the chat. How many of you guys have run across the watermelon smashy guys? They are annoying AF. But I watched longer than I wanted to. And then it just freaking ended. Oh my gosh, I was so upset. I was watching them and I was waiting for that stupid watermelon to blow up in their face. And it did not, because the live just ended. It just abruptly ended. I know I need to stop watching them. I know, Alicia, I know. But it's like you try to swipe up to get your chat back after you've went and copied a link to put in the chat that you're in. And you swipe up and there's the smashy watermelon guys. They're just freaking everywhere. Okay. We are ready to do our crest. It should be dry. It has sat there long enough. So we are going to get out the foil gel. So this is what I do when I reverse stamp. Are you putting watermelons in my chat? Don't be putting no watermelons in my chat, Glam. So especially since I am like double stamping this, I need a sticky layer. Okay, that should be good. Spam the watermelons. No! You dragons are the only ones putting watermelons in my chat. But Josh was saying go too, so I guess now I got to get me a watermelon and some rubber bands. We're going to do that this summer. I wonder if I can get 2,000 people to watch that. That's how many people they have watching those videos. It is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm in the wrong business. I need to be in the watermelon smashing business. But it's like the same two dudes. I see them all the time. It's either one of them or both of them. And they're just, yes, exactly, Sugar. It is insane. Yeah, it could have been 10,000 people. I mean, it was some astronomical, like, it was stupid, like how many people, and the chat was going so fast. And, oh, you know what? I'm going to cure that for an extra few seconds, just to make sure it's sticky. Yeah, they scream. That's all they do is scream. Like the people in the chat were just saying like, "Oh my God, shut up, quit screaming. He's so annoying." And I'm like, "Why are you still watching?" But at the same time, I was still watching, so I guess I can't really say much. But he's just like all the time. He's just like, "Spam go in the chat. If you want me to put more, do you want me to put more water or more rubber bands on this watermelon?" And I'm just like, I just want it to blow up so I can go to bed. I just want it to blow up so I can go to bed. That's all I want. Okay, so Now I have cured the foil gel, and what I've been doing is curing it for like 90 seconds just to make sure that it's like super sticky, so that my stamp will stick. And I'm just going to go ahead and like center this. And I'm not too concerned about what it's going to cover because like obviously the crest is what I want to see. But there we go. I think I'm a little bit off to the left, but that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Super cute. Super cute. We have our Slytherin crest on the nail. I have now been branded. Oh, let me go ahead and top coat. Let me top coat that one because I think I got all the rest of them except the pinky. So we're just going to do a quick little base coat and we'll cure that, and then I will top coat it, and then we will do the pinky, and then we'll do some gems and see what we think about some gems around our little Death Eater. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. They get all these people to do like super chats and stuff too. There was people that were just sending like, I don't know, $5, $10. I mean, there was like stupid super chats. There was even like $20 ones and $50 ones. There was just all like all the different colors were just popping up. It was crazy. It was crazy. Oh, where's my no wipe top coat? It's always the longest minute when you're waiting on one finger. That's the one bad thing about trying to do my own nails is, you know, like it takes, you can only do one hand. Like while one hand is curing, I can't be doing the other hand. Haven't figured out how to do that yet. Cool, cool. That in the lamp. You have the buy me a coffee. I haven't set that up. I thought about doing it, but I have not yet. I haven't turned on my channel memberships either. I don't know if I'll ever do channel memberships. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate all the looking goods and looking awesomes. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Lori, I do the same thing. Even like from builder on. Now, usually I do my hands at different times, so I'm not doing both hands the same way on the same day. They're usually at least a week or so apart. Okay, I think I restarted my... So I'm a little sad that that's a little crooked, but I think I can survive. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so those 4 are done. We just have to put our little sneaky snake on the pinky and then figure out some gems and where to put them. So let's get our little sneaky snake. And I got chrome everywhere because I set my dotting tool down in the chrome powder and it went everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. But that's okay. It's not like my room doesn't have sparkles everywhere all the time. Okay, so I think maybe I'm going to try this dark green for the snake. I just want to see what it looks like when I pick it up. So we're going to try. I'm going to try to not be messy about this so I don't have too much to clean off when I pick it up. Where's my stamper? Okay. We did, do I need to, oh, I'm missing like part of his head. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. Let me get this guy. This is the one I wanted. This is my good stamper. This is my backup stamper. Okay. This poor thing has been through it. It has some acetone. It has a bunch of stamping polish stuck to it. She's been pretty beat up. But she's still working. She's my workhorse. And I'm not too concerned about, oh, there we go, that's better. I'm not too concerned about like whether or not my tools look cute. Rather, I want them to work. Okay, I'm going to make him like a little crooked just because I think it's going to look cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, what do we think? What do we think of our little sneaky snake? Sneaky snake. We have our Slytherin. We have our Death Eater. We have our like Slytherin banner, I guess. And then we have our like wallpaper. That's what I would imagine the wallpaper looks like in the Slytherin house. Take my good hand. Take my strong hand. Looking cool. Looking cool. Okay, let me get little Pinky Pink top coated so we don't mess up any of the stamping. It's good for our base coat. So we'll get that one top coated. And then we'll take a look at my gems. Now I did pull, and I think I might use some of them maybe, or I can look for some other ones because these aren't flat back. Although I think some of these little ones are. I have these that are like the pointy back, but there's some little itty bitty like flat back ones in there. And there's also some caviar beads that are silver. So I think I might use some of these like around what I'm doing. And there's also these ones in here are like the little bars. I don't know if you could even see any of those, but I only have one hand, so I can't really do. Oh, good night, Lori. Sleep tight. So there's those. Okay, so that did I just base coat? Yeah, okay. I still need to top coat that one. Top coat on our little pinky. Make sure I don't have any on my finger. We're going to cure that. Oh, I was like, bed bugs suck. Yeah, bed bugs do suck. I wouldn't want to have bed bugs. But they don't bite. They just suck. Well, I think they like suck your blood, right? They're like little vampires. Oh, thank you, Glam. I always try to make cool nails. Have a good night, Lori. See you tomorrow. Alrighty, let's see if I can get all of these things back in my little tote. I found these little like tote things on Temu. And I've really been loving them. I saw it was probably a TikTok or an Instagram reel or something that maybe it was a YouTube video. Who was it that I saw? Oh my gosh, I can't remember who it was that I saw. They just did like redid their room. They got a new desk. And she was showing her room and she was showing a part that was words are hard. Like little baskets. She was using these like little baskets, and she said they were like her project baskets. So like things that she was working on, she'd keep all the stuff that she was using to work on those. I don't know if it was press-ons or if it was some other kinds of arts and craft type situation, but she had all these little baskets and she was keeping them in like little cubbies that she was doing. And she was keeping all of the like the project stuff together. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that influenced me to look and find like my own little baskets, I guess. Okay, so these are the gems, and I thought these ones would be pretty cool, and maybe the black. So I don't know. These do have a little bit of a blue tinge to them. Yeah, I think it was, Linda. I think it was. She got like a new topper, like a longer desk topper. And she was showing like she got like new lights and like her whole setup. Yeah, she's got like, I don't know what kind of little containers. I wasn't like, I was actually in here in my room cleaning, and so I was kind of like half listening, and I heard her say something about, I got these little containers to do for like project boxes so I can keep everything together that's for a project. And I thought, that's a good idea. So to Temu I went. Okay, so let's see. I want to see what these kind of look like. I have legit never opened them, obviously, because they're still taped. Let me make sure I don't. Is this taped like all the way across? Oh, no. Okay, just down there. Just down there. Okay. Again, I'm there with the little doing. Oh, get off of me, tape. It's stuck to my finger. I can't throw it in my trash can. There we go. Okay. Now it should open. And now let's hopefully not make a mess. Okay. So look at how gorgeous all of these are. Okay, so I kind of thought we could do Like, I'm not a gem person, so that's going to be like too big right there at the cuticle. But this is like the next size down. No, they're not. Oh, they don't want to stick to my nail because I don't have anything on my nail because I'm just kind of like seeing what they look like. Okay, wait, let's get a black one. Oops, I just hit my phone. Sorry for the little mini earthquake. Okay, so if I do something like that, is that gonna look dumb? I've got like a fuzzy stuck to the end of that, so I do apologize for that. That's gonna look kind of weird. It's like if I do like a little cuticle cuff. Just a tiny amount of the green with the silver. So if I do these ones. Do green, silver. I'm always like, don't know what I'm doing with gems. That's black, and then another. Another green one there. I know that's like somewhat crooked, but like I know they're not really stuck to the nail, but like, does that look dumb? Because I feel like I could do like the bigger one and do like a little cluster up here. To kind of offset that being crooked. You know, obviously add more than just those two. Oh, good night, Mama Sue. Good night, Karina. Take one out on the right. So if I take this one out, then I have an odd number. Should I do that? And then add some like caviar beads around it? Only use one silver. So I would then do, should I do silver and then the black? Oh, now they're all falling off. Silver and then black. And then the green. So like that. Should I do another black one on either side? Because I'll add some of the caviar beads. It's like just kind of like scoot them in a little bit, maybe. So like that. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's make it curve more. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Let me throw these guys down here. Get them off my hand. Because now I got to put some gem glue and then put them back up there. Oops, come off of there. Okay, so now I know you don't normally do it like over a top coated nail, but like it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. This is the no wipe. I think I'm going to use this one, I think. I used the other one. Yeah, this is the one that I want. I used the other one for this. It was like the stiffer 3D gel, but this one I think is going to be fine because we're just doing some little gems. So I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so I don't want to spill. Don't want to spill anything, but I want everything out of my way so I can like into the lamp as soon as I get it where I want it. I'm just going to get a little, not a lot, a little. And we'll just put it's probably too much. But we'll just smooth it out a little bit. Let me wipe off the excess. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the cluster on the other nail because I think it's going to help me not be driven crazy by the fact that I put it on crooked. So we're just going to balance it out. We'll put a little cluster there. Okay. So, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I need to use my little gem picker. Let me just pick it up with my tweezers. Okay. That guy in the center. And then our black ones. And our other black one. Scoot. I'm trying to stay in frame for y'all. But if I dip out, I do apologize. Okay, now our green ones. Ugh, that one's like stuck to the table. Okay, green and green. Okay, I think I like that. We'll check the placement before we go in to the lamp, but I'm just going to add. I always like to do this whenever I do, and I don't do a lot of gems and like stuff like this, But I always like to, like when I'm doing like collabs and stuff, that's when I tend to get the gems and stuff out. So I really like to use these caviar beads and make it look like jewelry. So it's like you're making a setting for each of those little gems, if that makes sense. Now I do have, where did I put my other brush? There it is. And do I still have, no I don't. I put a little bit of alcohol because I went down a little too far with the gem glue and it's going to look a little weird. So I'm just going to clean that off because I don't need it. Okay, so like I said, it just kind of makes it look like it is like in a setting, like it's more so like jewelry. Okay, what do we think? Does it look straight? Are we looking good? Think we're good there? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cure this one. Oh, I feel like that's down just a little bit. Oh, I'm going to sit here and mess with it until I don't like it. So I think I'm calling it. Oh, okay, this one's up a little bit. Oh, too far, too far. You know, it's like that little tiny little fraction of a millimeter that would just drive you crazy when you pull it out of the lamp and go, ah, oh my gosh, what did you do? It moved. But we're good. We're zapping that one. And then I'm just gonna kind of like Sugar did earlier with her nails. I'm just gonna freestyle this next one. I'm just gonna put the gem glue on because I know where I want to put the gems. So we're just gonna put the gems and we'll just play around with them and see what we like. I don't have I don't want to do like a super duper big, but maybe that next size, like maybe one of those. I'll have to see what it looks like. Maybe I'll do that like real quick, like before I put the gem glue on. This one's probably going to be too big. I mean, it's definitely going to be too big for me, but is it going to be too big? Doesn't even want to stay on there. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just put some of the gem glue where I want. I can always clean it off if I don't like it. So let's just put some gem glue all over here where we want to do our little cluster. Okay, so now I just want to see what this one looks like because I think it's going to be too big. Yeah, I feel like that's too big. Let's go with our original idea of this guy here. And then maybe that guy or girl. It could be a girl. I mean, it's a gem. It could be whatever it wants. Like that. The black ones. Oh. Flip over. Come on. Flip over. Thank you. Now let me pick you up. Do I want to do... that one? There's another small one. Where's the small? These ones have like little itty bitty teeny tiny. And then there's like the bigger gems. So if I do like that, get another black one. Sorry if I'm not talking much. But I'm trying to figure that one out. So I put the bigger one and a smaller one. What do we think? Does it look okay? Love toe beans. What? What's the bean? What toe beans? I feel like it's missing something in the middle. But I don't know if... I don't know if another color. I mean, that kind of looks a little cool, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that color throw it off, or does it look okay? Like just the caviar beads, or... is that no to the gem and just caviar beads, or no caviar beads? No, the color isn't wrong. So it looks okay with that other color. Should I add any more of that color to like the ends? Oh, I feel like I'll end up covering the whole nail. Yes, add caviar beads. It will get way too wide. Yeah, I don't want it to be like super crazy. Okay, so let me do the caviar beads. We'll take a look at that. I think I need to put just a little bit more here so we get the caviar beads to stick. And then we'll take another look at what we've got going on. So I did pretty good with my last set. Like I had for 6 weeks, I had the last set that I did on this hand, just because like I legit don't have time to do my own nails, so they just, it kind of just gets out of hand. But oops, oh no, get off of there. I picked up one of the really big gems. Holy crap. Nope, I don't want you. Go away. But I ended up losing the gem off of my thumb. Okay, so I did I need some more of the gem glue back there in the corner. I ended up doing the flower first, and then I proceeded to jab myself in the hand the very next day. My very first client of the day when I was putting my gloves on. So I had a little flower here on my thumb, and when I went to put my gloves on, I jammed myself in the hand and I cut my hand open. So that was not cool, and so the flower had to go. But I replaced it with a little gem and pearl, and that lasted for a good long time. I kind of like how that turned out. What do you guys think? I can't really tell. Does it look... Should I like scoot this down a little bit to be like on top of that more, or does it look okay? Do we look okay? So I had on my ring finger, I had the gem and the pearl, and then I did the same thing on the thumb after I took the flower off because it hurt me. I ended up losing the gem off of my thumb at some point, and I really hope I didn't eat it because I was eating... Oh gosh, what was I eating? I was like, chicken wings or something. I don't know, something they eat like finger food. And I was licking my fingers, to get the sauce off. And I happened to look down and the gem was gone. And I'm like, hope I didn't just swallow that. Okay, so do we like... Oh yes, this is very Talia-esque. Yes, Talia. I love her gem, her gem clusters, her all her fun stuff. I think I am going to go around that one just a little bit more with the gem glue when it comes out because I know that's going to pop off. But I think I like it. I hope you guys like it too because it's going in. Yeah, I think I would have noticed it too, but like if I had food in my mouth and I was like licking sauce off my thumb and then just immediately swallowed, it could have just went on down with the sauce and the food. But either way, I mean, it'll come out. It'll come out the other end. Yes, she is very creative. She is one of the first people that I started watching when I started doing nails. And it was Talia's Nail Tales. And she did, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I got into stamping and how I found Clear Jelly Stamper. Because she was like a brand ambassador for them for a while. Yes, Alicia, sparkle poop. My poop'd be sparkling. Okay. Oh, I think these are cool. Oh, I love them. I love them. Okay. So now I want to go around just a little bit on this guy and kind of seal them in because I don't want them popping off anytime real soon. And I do apologize for the weird hand poses. But we got to do what we got to do to get the right angle. And that's just the way it's going to be. Okay, so I think I have think I have them surrounded well enough. I am going to go around this guy just to give him the best possible outcome to stay on. And we'll see. I'll do a little test and see just how long these gems last. Now, I am in and out of gloves all day, every day, working on my clients. So this could prove to be a very interesting endeavor. But I'm here for it. You only live once. Life's too short to have boring nails, right? I've got all this fun stuff and I never use it on myself because I'm always just like, I could never do that. But why not? Why the heck not? God, I feel like I want to put gems on all of them now. Yeah, I'm glad that, I mean, like, if I did swallow it, like if it came off with the sauce, I'm glad I didn't chew or bite down on it because I would have crunched my tooth. That would not have been fun. But I don't know. It was for like the last few days before I noticed that it disappeared. It was looking a little like foggy, so I think it started to kind of lift off of the backing because the backing was still there, like the silver backing from it was still there. So I then had to file it, and then I just left my nail like buffed. I never even put a top coat over top of it, so that poor thumbnail just looked dull and lifeless until I filed it off today. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love them. So cute. You guys did amazing helping me figure out what to do on these nails. I feel like I have some sticky gel on my hand. So let me do a quick little swipey wipe with some alcohol. Carol, it was not, if you're asking me how big the gem is that I may or may not have eaten, it was literally like the size of these that I have on now. It was just a little itty bitty guy. I did not put anything too crazy big on my nails. Just because I knew I was not going to be able to live with it if it was too crazy big. Ooh, I'm trying to pick up a gem off my mat and it's not working. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna close these up. Now, I guess my final question would be, should I put gems on any of the other ones? Do on any of the other ones? Or should we leave it as is? I think these turned out like better than the original. What do you guys think? Don't let the too much gene win. You know, that's my problem, is that I want to do something on all of them. I either do nothing or I do everything. What kind of Slytherin are you rejecting gems? I'm not rejecting gems. I'm not rejecting them. I'm just asking if I should do more. I think we definitely upgraded the wallpaper from the sad silver stamping polish to the bam chrome. It looks embossed. Look at that. It like almost looks 3D. That's so freaking cool. So freaking cool. Do more, just some small ones, but like, okay, so I feel like if I put any on this, it's going to look weird. Like, I don't know where I would put gems on this where it's not going to look... I don't want it to look the same as this because we did different. Yes, isn't it amazing? It looks embossed. That is what the She Modern Semi-Gel Stamping for Chrome Polish will get you. And just a little sneaky peeky FYI, there's some of this She Modern Semi-Gel Stamping Polish in 2 of my giveaway prizes that are She Modern stamping like starter kits. There is some semi-gel, there is some air dry, there is like kind of like all your basics. I think there's a matte top coat. I'm not going to give it all away, but it's like it's a good little starter kit, and it's a fun little starter kit. There's some different colors in there. It's not just all black and white because I ain't all about just doing the basics. Do a tiny gem where the black lines cross. Like each of them? Or like just in the green or just in the silver? I feel like if I do it in the silver, it's going to look weird because it's silver. Should I do like a little caviar bead? Because then I can just do another top coat over that. But I know those are going to like pop off. Like those aren't going to last. So no on the silver. No caviar will fall off. Yeah, I know those will fall off. I don't know. Yeah, see, I feel like if I put any on these two, it's just going to look weird. Like, I like how these look. I like how this one looks. I kind of feel like the pinky needs something, but then I feel like I'd have to put it here, so it would be like a little mirror of that, and then it's just going to look too cluttered. So I think I kind of like them just as is. Yeah, I think you're getting outvoted on this one, Clam, and I think I'm feeling the same. Just because I feel like these are more like the accent nails, so this is what really says Slytherin, and then this is just like the house colors. You know what I mean? I think we've got what we're aiming for, and I think that we have upgraded our initial Slytherin set. So I did a while ago, I did a set of Gryffindor nails, and that's what these were based off of, as well as the other Gryffindor ones I did for the collab. But I did a set for a lady that I used to work with way back in like 2020, when we know what all happened then. Her daughter was in the hospital very, very sick with that nasty bug that was going around, and she almost didn't make it. So when she ended up recovering enough to be able to come home, I made her a set of press-ons. I know I have a video of it somewhere. I think it's somewhere lost on Facebook. I'll have to see if I can find it, and I will post it in the Discord. But I did a full set. I didn't know what her sizes were, so I just kind of based it off of my sizes. And she said that they fit okay, but she like didn't want to wear them. She was just going to keep them around because they were cute. But I kind of did this basic kind of look. Let me grab my Gryffindor and I'll show you. The ones I did for the collab. So these were the ones that I did for Gryffindor. So we have the little snitch. Is it the snitch? That's what it's called, right? The snitch. I mean, I know that's a person that goes and tattles behind your back, but I think that's what it is, the golden snitch. So we did the gold ombre, and then I did the background, like on both of these with that gold. And then I did the I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. I wish I would have done the background stamp closer to what the background color is, because I feel like that one looks a little too busy. But then we've got the Gryffindor house doodad. Crest. I couldn't think of the word. And then the Gryffindor, I think, isn't it red, gold, and white? Like they're not black, right? They've got more white. But I know it's like red and gold. And then again, I did like a wallpaper, like a swirly wallpaper kind of look. So that was the Gryffindor set, and I did similar to this for the entire set on a set of longer, like the Apres press-ons for her in Gryffindor, because her house was Gryffindor. So I made her that set, and that's been quite a few years ago. I wonder if she still has them. I'll have to ask my nail lady. But yeah, so that's what inspired this when the Lip Smacking Nails collab came up. Was it? I think it was sci-fi. Was it the sci-fi one, Glam? That like it was Doctor Who or Harry Potter. It was aliens. Everybody did kind of a little mismatch of everything. I ended up doing the Harry Potter ones, and I did this one, and then I turned around and did this one too for the video. Yeah, Sci-Fi July, that's what it was. Ooh, what can we not wait to see that Jaisa has done? What did I miss? I gotta scroll back. What did she do? What did she do? Did she do a set of nails? Purple, blue, ombre. I'm doing this purple, blue, ombre. Oh, you're okay. Well, that sounds very beautiful. I love purple. So yeah, this was the second rendition of the first Harry Potter nails that I did. The first Harry Potter nails I did was for my co-worker / now she's my nail lady. We did her daughter's set of nails for her coming home from the hospital, all good and cured, I guess, for lack of a better term. All healed, all recovered, and it was all good. It's all good. I don't have as big a mess as well. I mean, I cleaned up most of it, I guess, before I started doing the gems, so I guess that helped. But I don't have quite as big of a mess as I did the last time. But oop, let me close that up because that'll get gross. All right, I don't know, can I zoom? We'll zoom in so we get just the nails. Super cute. Thank you so much to all the lovely ladies who helped me figure out all of the different things. I almost wish I'd have done a different green for the background because I like that better. I wish I'd have done like more of a like swampy green. But it goes, I mean, in person, it looks better. I think just on my phone it looks a little weird. But super cool, super cool. I love it. I've got my witchy nails now. I told my husband the kitties are gonna like when I scratch them. But yeah. Cool, cool. I'm loving the gems. We'll see how long they last. Hopefully they don't pop off. And they do sit nice and flat, like it's not gonna bug me. They're still pretty flush. I didn't build much of like any kind of apex on my nails because they're not super long. And my index fingers tend to like hook down. So I had to kind of bring it up and kind of straighten it a little bit. Super cute. Super cute. Good night, Nana Ange. Good night. Good night. Good night, Jaisa. I love you, ladies, so much. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching. If you haven't already, smash that like button on your way out. If you didn't smash it on the way in, make sure you come back to this live when it posts and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the nails. All the things. I appreciate you all for tuning in, for spending your Friday night with me. I will see you all tomorrow at the live for Lip Smacking Nails. Head on over to their YouTube channel and give them a subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're watching this 6 months down the road, make sure you head on over there and subscribe. You'll probably be able to catch a replay of that live. So these are my Slytherin nails for the Lip Smacking Nails Harry Potter PJ party that will be happening after the live tomorrow. I can't wait to see all the nails that you guys created and post in the Discord yourselves with your house colors. Thank you guys so much. Here's another little close-up of that pretty cat eye glittery goodness on there. So flashy. But anyways, I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you all have an amazing day, an amazing night. Sleep well. I will see you all tomorrow, and I hope to see you in my next video.